Despite her cunning brutality and intimidating stature, Captain Phasma was a traitor to the First Order. She shut down Starkiller Base's shields in order to preserve her own life. However, she managed to maintain her rank and continue to serve, avoiding the tender mercies of the First Order. But how exactly did Phasma manage this?
Sir, the villagers.
Kill them all.
On my command. Fire! No good to me.
Now, following Phasma's betrayal, she was pushed into a waste disposal chute within Starkiller Base that linked into the sewage system. Now, knowing that without the shield, Starkiller Base would be destroyed, and there was evidence implementing her to her treacheries, she managed to escape and headed back to the control panel. Here, Phasma removed all evidence of what she had done, however noticed that a First Order Lieutenant, Sol Rivers, had already used the console. Phasma needed a scapegoat, and worrying that Rivers had evidence linking her to the base's destruction, she planted incriminating evidence in the system for the First Order to find, framing the Lieutenant. Meanwhile, she set off trying to hunt Rivers down, ensuring that he could never argue his innocence or give up any evidence he may have. Phasma attempted to shoot the Lieutenant, however, due to the destruction of the base and numerous explosives, she was not able to make the shot. She pursued him through the snowy forests, even witnessing Kylo and Rey's lightsaber duel. Rivers had gotten off-world before Phasma could catch up. For this reason, she acquired a TIE fighter, a First Order pilot, and a BB-8 unit to help her track the traitor down. She tracked Rivers to the rocky world of Luprara, where they found evidence that he'd been captured by someone else on the world. Donning disguises to hide their affiliation with the First Order, Phasma and the pilot made contact with the relatively unadvanced Luporan people, who had been pushed out of their quarry by an aquatic species known as the Rora. Phasma believed that these Rora were the ones who'd captured Rivers and knew that as long as he was alive, he was a threat. Phasma convinced the Luporan people that she'd been sent from the skies to resolve their problem, and they believed her. In truth, Phasma knew that she could not infiltrate the quarry and kill Rivers alone. She led the Luporans to a battle against the Rora, and a very bloody conflict began. Meanwhile, in the carnage of the battle, Phasma snuck away to the Rora stronghold, where she finally found Rivers. Rivers, bound and unable to move, confronted Phasma, stating that he knew she was responsible and that Phasma was a traitor. Meanwhile, Phasma, committed to a role, ordered him to confess the crime he didn't commit. Rivers pleaded for his life, but Phasma shot him, tying the loose ends. However, TN-3465, the TIE fighter pilot who Phasma had drafted into the expedition, had overheard their conversation, and despite the loyalty that she had shown Phasma, no loose ends would be allowed. She was stabbed in the back and laid to rest on the world. As well as this, the BB-8 unit was also destroyed. Phasma returned to the First Order fleet with a false account of what had happened, as a hero who hunted down and executed the traitor. I think that this is a really interesting story, as it highlights how Phasma is a survivor. This definitely goes along with what we know from her origin story. Unfortunately, we see far less of this side of Phasma in the films, which is one of the main reasons why I really wanted to do these videos on what is a very interesting character with great potential. But what exactly do you think of Phasma and her actions after Starkiller? Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If so, please remember to like, comment and sub, as it's really appreciated and does help the channel grow. Also, please do follow me on Twitter @TheLawGuy for regular updates. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.